Hello guys, Jared here and welcome to my review of the second in the Smokey and the Bandit trilogy, Smokey and the Bandit 2, also known as Smokey and the Bandit Ride Again. Yeah, not exactly sure why it has two titles, but yeah, sometimes it's known as Ride Again, sometimes it's just Smokey and the Bandit 2, but I don't know. So basically the plot of this one is again, we have the big Enos and little Enos from the first film, who again, challenge, the bandit and the snowman to, do something, but instead of transporting beer across the country like in the first film, this time they have to transport a pregnant elephant, which is pretty fun. And again, they have Sheriff Buford T. Justice, played by Jackie Gleason, chasing after them, and this time you also have Dom DeLuise as the Doctor, which is pretty fun. And yeah, again, Carrie, played by Sally Field, is going to be married to Junior, who's Buford T. Justice's son, but she runs away and joins with Bandit again. And yeah, Smokey and the Bandit 2. I think this is a very good sequel. I mean, you have you had the Bandit and Carrie's relationship is kind of gone away, and she was going to be married to Junior again, since the last time they met. And usually I really don't like the cliche of you have a romance in the first one, but they have them break up in between sequels, just so they can have them get back together in the sequel. Usually I really don't like that cliche, but honestly I thought in this film it worked a lot better than it usually does, and I think maybe that's because of the fact that they kind of already had that sort of relationship in the first film. And but overall, I think the whole idea of them having to move an elephant is a lot of fun, and you have Dom DeLuise as the Doctor, who's really fun. He's not a vet; he's just a normal doctor, and he's really funny in the film. And as well as you have Sheriff Buford T. Justice, who's always hilarious. And one of the funniest scenes in the movie for me is when the bandit basically tricks the sheriff into using up all his bullets, and then after that he asks Junior to give him his gun, but then it turns out that Junior didn't have any bullets in his gun because Junior didn't put bullets in his gun because it makes the gun too heavy. One scene I remember finding very funny is there's one scene where the bandit attacks a guy because he said that he's in the top 5 assholes, and the bandit claims that everyone loves him. And you also have, towards the end of the film, Jackie Gleason actually plays 2 other characters other than the sheriff. He plays the sheriff's brothers, Gaylord and Reginald, and that's a lot of fun. And the big scene at the end with all the police cars, it is just a really fun scene. It's just a really fun climax, really. And I think maybe one reason why a lot of people don't like this one is because the same reason why I think a lot of people don't like Ghostbusters 2, and that's because it's more cartoony than the first one, and it also kind of feels more like a kids movie than the first one, which I do agree with, kind of. But I don't mind that really, because I still really enjoy Ghostbusters 2, and I really enjoy Smokey and the Bandit 2 as well. So yeah. And again, the chemistry between the characters, like the bandit and the snowman and Carrie, or Frog as she's known as, their chemistry is just great. And you know, as well as playing the snowman again, you know, like the first film, Jerry Reed also does like songs for the soundtrack, and his songs for the movie are great. Like, you know, Texas Bound and Flying, you know, it is a really great song. It's kind of, it feels like it's kind of the sequel to the Eastbound and Down, which was the kind of theme for the first film. So yeah. One of my other favourite scenes was when the sheriff was arguing with the guy in a truck, and then, you know, the guy in the truck comes out, and, you know, they didn't quite realise like how big the guy in the truck was, and he basically comes up and, you know, breaks the sheriff's badge, and that was a really funny scene. So yeah, I think overall this is a very good sequel. It's a lot of fun. For me, it's not quite as good as the first film, but I still think it's very good, and definitely much better than the third one, which I will get to the third one soon. So yeah, thanks for watching my review of Smokey and the Bandit 2, also known as Smokey and the Bandit Ride Again. So yeah, thanks, bye.